Hey everyone, today we are going to build a customer support agent using just coding and Cursor and AI to help us build it. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is navigate to Cursor, and we're going to create a project. And that project will be called Customer Support Agent. Okay, and now that we're in the project, the next thing we are going to do is create a TS config file. To install these commands. So I just copied and pasted these from the Mostra website, and we're just going to install all of these commands. They're going to create a package JSON in our folder, and just kind of get our project set up so we can effectively use this agent. So we'll just let that download. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and install the Mostra MCP server to just really help us out with building this agent. I'm also going to open up Claude, just so I can get this confirmation going. Let's name the project Customer Support Agent. Okay. Just installing Mostra right now. And we have Claude up and running as well. And I just realized that it actually made a customer support agent folder within our customer agent support folder. So I'm just going to open up this subfolder. So I'll just close this and I'll go new Cursor, and I'm going to open up a project, and I'm going to go the internal customer support agent. And I'll just be like, hi, I have set up a Mostra customer support agent. Can you help me build it out? I'm just also going to check that I have the Mostra MCP available. So I'm just going to go to MCP. There you go. Mostra is disabled, so let's just enable it. That's important. If you just go to Cursor settings and you go to MCP, you'll be able to find it. So it's just starting to build out the customer support agent now. While it's doing that, I'm going to go to Claude, which is just going to help us kind of work on this development environment throughout this whole process. And so you can see the README, like what it's done. So it's like powerful AI customer support agent built with Mostra that can handle tickets, provide knowledge-based assistance, and escalate issues when needed. So these are all of the features it's going to provide. It's going to eventually need an OpenAI key. So I'm going to go ahead in my environment and I'm going to paste that in. Okay, my OpenAI key is now in there, and it's building all the tools right now. So just as it's building it, I'm just going to kind of take a look. So it's got the tickets tool. These are the types for the tickets. So it's like, is it in progress? Is it pending? Is it resolved? ticket priority, low, medium, high, urgent, ticket category, billing, technical, general, in-memory ticket storage. So we're actually going to store these tickets as well in memory, so that's great as well. And so these are the actions. This is the tool to create tickets, actually. And this is the description of the tool and how it works. And this is the output, who it's assigned to. Okay. Function to create a new support ticket. Now that it's done that, let's check the email tool. And so this is the kind of how the email template is going to work. ID, name, body, variables, category, email status, email priority, email storage. So it's building out all of these tools. And as you can see in Mastra, they have all of the tools available. And this is really key. And this is also the customer support agent. So this agent is going to use the tool. So you got the name, the instructions, the core responsibilities. These are the 3 core responsibilities, and some guidelines on how to interact with the customer, categorization of tickets, priority guidelines, and then even some sample prompts, which is really key. If you read like the OpenAI documents, like having example instructions is key. Like if a customer says this is what you'd say. If a customer said this, and as you can see, like this could be built out a lot, and you could train your agent to build out this database of interactions the more it uses it and talks to users. Okay, so now that you have the escalation agent, and so this agent is going to escalate the ticket to a human if the ticket is not working. And then you have the index file, which is our main configuration. It has everything in one. It has our workflow, our agent, and all of our tools in place. Let's see what we need for env. Okay, so you'd see it shows that we need a knowledge base, application configuration, support team. So I will actually go ahead and input all of this, because yeah, it's going to take a little while. And then as you can see now, it's creating a web interface as well. We can make this into a React app, but for now it's just going to be a simple plain index like HTML page. And so it's not going to look the prettiest, but like it's really convenient because like the AI just did that. So we can actually open this and see what it's going to look like. Yeah, it's looking like your traditional kind of AI looking support agent, which is fine. But we will obviously like make it look a lot better with different tools, which I'll get into next. But then the next thing is you need an API to connect all of our agent to the front end. And so you could see the API here, Mastra index.js. And so the front end is going to send messages to the back end when there's a customer support agent that needs to be built. So now it's just updating. It created a starting script, so this is how to start the app. It also created a README. So adding the OpenAI key, running the demo. Okay, cool. The structure, usage. This is really nice. Like when I was just starting out coding, like I was wondering what is the README, but like it's so important to just read it slowly, because this gives you all the like a good amount of context to get started in working on the project. Okay, so now I'm just gonna ask the AI like, okay, which API keys do I need? I have my OpenAI key set up, but where do I go to get the other keys? Okay, so basically what it wants you to go is like go to SendGrid and get this API key. Go to Notion and get this API key. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'll be right back. Basically, like what you want to do is you want to go to the websites like SendGrid, and you want to grab an API key. And there's a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to do that, so I won't get into that. But yeah, I'll meet you back when I grab those API keys. Okay, great. So now I've updated my environmental variables with the email sending API as well as my OpenAI API. And right now I'm just connecting the front end to our backend so that when I do make a request on the front end, it will actually call the API and send the email. So let's give it a go and see what happens. So now when we go into our app and we send a message like I can't log into my account, the ticket should be made and it should be an email sent to me. So let's give it a go. So I'm just going to refresh this and I'm going to say like I can't log into my account. And so as you can see, the agent made the ticket and sent it to my email. So I'm just going to check resend now and just refresh it and see if it was sent. Okay, it wasn't sent. Okay, so I actually realized that I had to update the CORS policy, which I believe CORS stands for Cross-Origin Resource Sharing. So that's what we needed to update. So I just updated that, and let's just try to run the app again. And let's see what happens when we submit like something like, I am having trouble with using the AI feature of this website. Something like that. And so right now the AI is creating a ticket. It crafted a message, and it also sent an email with details and next steps. So we're going to go to resend, and we're actually going to see if this email was sent. So it was sent, and it says, "Dear customer's name, thank you for reaching out the AI feature on the website." So this is all automated. You won't have to have a person manually create this email. So it's just super valuable. Let's go on to the next feature. Okay, great. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a WebSocket, which pretty much allows a persistent connection between you and the AI. So it's not like email where it's just a new message every time. It's actually going to be like a live conversation. So let's implement this WebSocket. So the AI is going to go ahead and build out this WebSocket for us. So as you see in the server here, it's initializing the socket. You see the cross-origin resource sharing policy, storing active chat sessions. So it's going to store the user's name, email, joined at, allowing the user to join the chat. It's going to handle typing indicators and real-time messages. So we're just going to keep scrolling down. It's going to use the OpenAI API to provide responses. And then it's also updating the front end so that the WebSocket is persistently connected. Okay, so the WebSocket is all connected now. So let's see what the difference looks like now. So I'm just going to start up the start command, and let's see what happens. So it says it looks like we're all connected, and let's start with there's a billing issue. So it's nice now because it shows the real-time connection saying, okay, it sent this ticket, and then you could say something like, thank you. Do you have any info about the new AI features? And then as you can see, this is one persistent conversation, so that now every time you're having this conversation, it's just one session storing all the data instead of creating a new request every time. This just makes it a lot more easy in terms of latency, and there's not going to be as much downtime in terms of questioning. Awesome. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use Mostra's agentic knowledge base MCP server. So we're going to bring in external knowledge to this chatbot. So just like a RAG system where the agent has documentation to search for, we're going to apply that to our application as well, so that it's not just like an AI model out of the box. It actually has information. So as you can see, this knowledge base service, so it's providing access to an FAQ database, product documentation, support ticket patterns, and escalation procedures. And so you see you have the knowledge base just in JSON format. In the future, we could create a database, like a front end, where anybody can come in and add to this knowledge base. But for now, it's just sitting in this file here. And then the search functionality allows you to search by keyword, search the knowledge base, sort by priority. Okay, great. And this is the tool, search knowledge base, search through. So you're actually using AI to, when it needs to, search through the database. Get escalation procedures. Okay, great. And we also have the client service here. And this is the internal knowledge base server. And then we also have the time server as well. So you can provide current time in different time zones. If the company is international, that is key. Business hours checking, date calculations, holiday checking. So these are just other tools just to do some time calculations. You got the business hours, you got the get time, check it if it's a holiday, check weekend. So these are all the things that the chatbot can be augmented with, just knowing whether it's a holiday or not and things like that. Just while this is loading, I'm going to go to VS Code. Oh, never mind. Shit, I thought I downloaded VS Code, but I'm going to go. I just want to show you something nice too in VS Code, is that one thing I like about it is that you can add Claude Code, chat. Oh, it's already included, so. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to do another version of this in more depth, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.